Virtue is the desire for things honorable and the power of attaining them. The wise man will want to be ever with him who is better than himself. The evil never attains to any real friendship, either with good or evil. It is impossible to improve the world if first, the man does not improve. The man who has no self-respect, on the contrary, will imitate anybody in anything, sounds of nature and cries of animals alike. His whole performance will be an imitation of gesture and voice. Then we got into a labyrinth, and, when we thought we were at the end, came out again at the beginning, having still to see as much as ever. Opinion without knowledge is always a poor thing. At the best it is blind. Isn't anyone who holds a true opinion without understanding like a blind man on the right road? Good people do not need laws to tell them to act responsibly, while bad people will find a way around the laws. Most people are not just comfortable in their ignorance, but hostile to anyone who points it out. The word friend is common, the fact is rare. Actions vary according to the manner of their performance. This city is what it is because the citizens are what they are. Good actions can strengthen ourselves and inspire good actions in others. You learn more about a person in an hour of play than in a year of conversation. Are you not ashamed of your eagerness to possess as much wealth, reputation, and honors as possible, while you do not care for nor give thought to wisdom or truth, or the best possible state of your soul? Actions vary according to the manner of their performance. Actions are not in themselves either good or evil, but they turn out in this or that way according to the mode of performing them. When well done they are good, and when wrongly done they are evil. Know thyself. When a man is out of his depth, whether he has fallen into a little swimming bath or mid-ocean, he has to swim all the same. When a man thinks that he is reasoning, he is disputing, just because he cannot define and divide, and so know that of which he is speaking, and he will pursue a merely verbal opposition in the spirit of contention and not a fair discussion. Old age has a great sense of calm and freedom when the passions relax their hold. Where there is great power to do wrong, to live and to die justly is a hard thing. To speak knowing the truth, among prudent and dear men, about what is greatest and dear, is a thing that is safe and encouraging. But to present arguments at a time when one is in doubt and seeking is a thing both frightening and slippery. Renouncing the honors at which the world aims, I desire only to know the truth, and to live as well as I can, and, when I die, to die as well as I can. If you think that by killing men you can prevent someone from censuring your evil lives, you are mistaken. that is not a way of escape which is either possible or honorable. The easiest and the noblest way is not to be disabling others, but to be improving yourselves. The true creator is a necessity, who is the mother of our invention. My meaning is that any state of action or passion implies previous action or passion. It does not become because it is becoming, but it is in a state of becoming because it becomes. Neither does it suffer because it is in a state of suffering, but it is in a state of suffering because it suffers. I found that those who had the highest reputation were nearly the most deficient, while those who were thought to be inferior were more knowledgeable. Only those who do not seek power are qualified to hold it. We should not think so much of what the majority will say about us, but what he will say who understands justice and injustice, the one, that is, and the truth itself. You will never come to any harm in the practice of virtue if you are a good and true man. If you are a good and true man. All good and evil, whether in the body or human nature, originates in the soul, and overflows from thence, as if from the head into the eyes. There is simple ignorance, which is the source of lighter offenses, and double ignorance, which is accompanied by a conceit of wisdom, and he who is under the influence of the latter fancies that he knows all about matters of which he knows nothing. Human beings are largely a product of their social environment. All the gold which is under or upon the earth is not enough to give in exchange for virtue. I will never fear or avoid a possible good rather than a certain evil. To suffer is better than to do evil. Always seek wisdom and live a virtuous life. If then virtue is something in the soul, and necessarily good, it must be a matter of mindfulness. For all other qualities of the soul are in themselves neither good nor harmful. As accompanied by forethought or thoughtlessness, they become good or harmful. Only these two things, true belief and knowledge, guide correctly. Which quote did you like most? Share it with us in the comment section. We publish videos every week. Subscribe to miss none of them. Thanks for watching.